That's Little Big Town with Better Man. We also had Joe Smith with Queen of Fools. It's Carrie, and it's the afternoon State of Mind on Penn's Peak Radio. Right now, I have a special guest that just called in. She's going to be opening for Josh Turner here at Penn's Peak this Saturday. Raquel Cole. Raquel, are you with me?
I'm here.
Hi. How's it going today?
It's going great. I'm actually in Vancouver. I had a show yesterday with CBC, which is a big radio station in Canada.
Awesome.
And I'm going to fly out your way tomorrow.
All right. You're actually a Canadian native, correct?
Yes, I'm from BC.
Wonderful. So you're kind of all over the place right now. You're in Canada, you're in the U.S., you're over the border.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
Yeah. It's kind of my life. Like, planes and automobiles have just become... I should watch that movie, actually, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, because I'm like, that's my life. Except it's been pretty good summer. Like, travel's been good. Everything hasn't been going wrong. So that's nice.
That's good. That's good. And the weather hasn't been so bad.
Oh, it's been amazing. What a great summer it's been.
All right, Raquel, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, like how you got started?
Sure. Well, I have always just been a singer ever since I was little, and my dad got me a guitar when I was about 10, I think I was. I'm 24 now, so it was a while ago. And I really wanted to play piano, and he was like, nope, you're getting a guitar. So I somehow ended up playing guitar. And it worked out really well because I was able to take my guitar with me to Nashville and LA and a bunch of places when I was younger and start co-writing with, it's a long story, but somehow I ended up co-writing with really cool people and ended up moving to Nashville and just love it there and have just been pursuing music ever since. So it's been a pretty fun ride so far.
That's awesome. When you first started playing music, well, you said you were really young. I'm assuming you didn't know you wanted to make a career of it at that point. Can you? Yeah,
that's true. I mean, I guess whatever you know, when you're 10 years old, it's just kind of like singing and you imagine being on a big stage one day, but you don't really think about how it's going to happen. When you're a kid, it's like, I'm just going to be a firefighter one day. You're like, it's going to happen. And then as I got older, I was like, oh, it's actually a lot of hard work. Oh, I actually have to, write songs and I have to go out there and experience some, more just different things. And so, yeah, but to be really honest, I would have had no idea that I would have played the shows I've played and opened for Josh Turner. And I feel very blessed and lucky every day. So.
Can you pinpoint a time when you kind of made that decision? Like, yeah, this is where I want to take my life. This is where I want to take my career.
Yeah, actually, after high school, sorry if there's like traffic. I'm kind of downtown Vancouver at the moment, getting breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But so basically, I was graduating, and most kids were like going off to college, and I had applied actually to a school in Vancouver, because it's a big city near me, to take jazz, and I also played jazz guitar, kind of a little secret of mine. So anyways, I thought I would go to school for that, but the truth was I just really wanted to move to Nashville and write songs, because I had been going on school trips, like spring break and in the summer and during my last few high school years, and so I just really loved writing and being down there. And so I just made this crazy decision that I was going to get there. And so I didn't go to school in Canada and eventually got my work visa and got a management company down there. And now I have a booking agent, and you just over time make relationships. And so I guess that was kind of the big decision. It was like, do I go to school and get a job, a real job?
Right.
And follow this crazy dream. So I took the crazy leap of faith.
That's awesome. You actually mentioned that you played jazz guitar. Does that come out in your songwriting or your music at all?
A little bit. I definitely am doing country music, and I started playing mandolin about, 4 years ago. And why I love jazz so much is it taught me so much about chords and voicings and just how to really play my instrument. So I definitely would say that I use that in my writing a lot, and whether it's country music, and I do write a lot of pop music too. I just love writing in general, but I feel like country music is what I feel most at home with and suits me as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want I want to be as a musician and as an artist.
You actually got some accolades here, some awards recently for your songwriting. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I wrote this song called I'm a Gene, which you can go on YouTube or wherever and find it. But I submitted it to the International Songwriting Contest, which they get about 18,000 entrants from all over the world. And my song got second in the unsigned only category. So that's the category for anyone that doesn't have a record deal. And so I got second, which was crazy. I don't even know how, but I felt very honored, and it was quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, that's a lot of entries. You got second place, right?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
That's incredible. We're going to hear that song in just a little bit, actually. I did want to ask, you wrote a song for Marie Osmond. How did that come about?
That was crazy. You know, a lot about the music industry is just being in the right place at the right time, and the only way that can happen is just to always be, you know, getting in the room, writing, playing, just getting yourself out there. And so I was just happened to be in a songwrite that day with the guy that was producing her record, new record, and so he loved it and he wanted her to sing it on her record. So I got a call or an email, I can't remember now, and I was actually at home visiting my family. So dumb. And I was like, Mom, do you know who Marie Osmond is? She's like, hello. So I start Googling, and then it clicked. I was like, oh, Marie and Donnie, Marie show, and I was like, what? This is mind-boggling. So that was a very cool moment.
So you actually didn't even know who she was when you were approached?
No. I mean, I did once I looked into it, and it's like, oh, right, because I wasn't around when she was super famous.
Right.
So, but I know my music. My dad had me, listen to 70s music growing up. I know different eras of music. It just didn't click right away, because it's not like Bryan Adams or somebody that I grew up listening to.
Right.
I was like, this is crazy. But she was so sweet. She wrote me a personalized note and sent me the album and said, thank you for letting me record your song. And I just thought that was so sweet. She was just a doll.
Oh, that's so great. Who are some of your influences?
Well, I am Canadian, as we talked about before, so I did listen to a lot of Canadian artists just because that is what was on the radio. But Bryan Adams was a huge influence for me, especially when it comes to writing catchy songs. I love Shania Twain. Sheryl Crow was big for me because she's just so cool and plays guitar and writes her own songs. And I grew up listening to Fleetwood Mac and lots of old bands, the Guess Who. And then, of course, when I was, I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s, so I was a Backstreet Boy fan.
Oh, yeah.
All that. I love that stuff. That was great. So, sorry. Really, really, really loud ambulance.
Oh, it's okay. We can hear it in the background. It's kind of faint. It's good.
Okay.
You've been on the road with Josh Turner for about a year, you mentioned?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been amazing. I've got to travel so much of the United States and seen places I've never seen, and got to know their crew and their band, and I feel really at home opening their shows. So it's just been amazing.
You've actually also opened up for a number of big artists. I saw on some of the information that I got from your website. Do you want to talk a little bit about who you've opened for? Because there's some big names in there.
It's pretty crazy. So I signed with a big booking agency who they booked Josh Turner. And so that's kind of how I got introduced to these guys. And they were like, we'd love to work with you. So through that, I got to open for the band Carrie and Brothers Osborne, which was one of my particular favorites because that album, when it came out, I was like, what is this? This is amazing. Mm-hmm. But I've also opened for Diamond Rio and Carrie Underwood. That was kind of crazy. That was in Vancouver. And some bizarre artists that I would have never thought I got to share the stage with. And they've all been so sweet and kind. And it's been really fun.
And quite a number of those names have actually been here at Penn's Peak as well. I saw Johnny Lang was on the list as well. He was just here. Brothers Osborne was just here. So
no way.
It's like you're gracing the stage with them all over again.
I love it. That's so cool.
So we're going to listen to your song Imogene. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the song itself?
Sure. So Imogene is just about this girl who is, first of all, she's the coolest name. And she's just that girl that you're like, how does she do it? How does she, how does she look like that and act like that? And then how does she also get the boy that you wish you had? So it's a little bit of a jealousy song, which I'm not promoting that, but a little bit. It's just a story song, and I think we've all been there. So,
all right, we're gonna listen to that now, and then we're gonna take a short break. Can you stick around for us a little bit?
Sure.
All right, just a moment. This is Imogene by Raquel Cole. And that we are back here on Penn's Peak Radio with Raquel Cole. We just heard her song, Imogene. Raquel, you still with me?
I'm here.
Hi. That song was absolutely beautiful. No wonder you got that award.
Thank you.
Where can people find your music online and you online?
Yeah, so you can find, the best place to listen to my music is right on my website, raquelcole.com. And then I've got them up on YouTube as well and SoundCloud. And I have one single on iTunes. It's for real this time at the moment. But just keep an eye out because I'm working on an EP right now, and Imogene will be on it. So it should be up in the iTunes, Spotify world soon. So just keep a lookout.
And you're on social media too?
Yes, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. That's my favorite.
Oh,
and
awesome.
Raquel Cole Music.
Do you do all your own social media? Like you respond to people? Do you do that all yourself?
Yes, it's all me. So yeah, it's sometimes it takes me a while to get back, but I try and get back to as many people as I can.
Awesome. And you are going to be opening for Josh Turner this Saturday here at Penn's Peak. The show starts at 8 o'clock. Are you going to have anything at the show that people can get their hands on?
Yeah. I'll have an EP, my latest EP, or my older EP with me, and some photos for sale. So definitely come see me at intermission and after the show.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today, Raquel. Good luck at the show this Saturday. And, of course, with your career, we wish you all the best.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it a lot.
Thank you. We're going to be giving away tickets to go to the show at 3:15. So keep this number handy for when the time comes, 866-897-9PPR. Have an awesome day, Raquel.
Thanks, you too. We'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.